Hi guys, thank you so much for joining us today. And if you would remember, just a few weeks back, actually we have unboxed and reviewed a NAS storage device or a network attached storage device from Asus Store, the Asus Store Drive Store 2 Lite. And ever since, we have been using that in our setup right now, and I've even backed up all my important files and documents in that NAS drive. During that process, it actually occurred to me that it would make more sense to move all my Steam game files from my PC, from my internal drive, into this new NAS drive that I am currently using right now. So I thought the process is just straightforward, and I tried to move all my Steam game files from my internal drive and move it to a new folder inside my NAS drive. Actually, the process in itself was successful. I was able to move all my game files to the NAS drive, but actually when I tried to run the application, it doesn't run. So it got me thinking if it is ever possible to use my NAS drive as my main storage for my Steam game files. And today's video will focus on just that. We will be discussing a cool feature in our NAS drive where we will be able to save or transfer all our Steam game files from our main PC, from our internal drive, to our NAS drive and still be able to play it as if we are playing it on an internal drive. This feature in our NAS drive actually uses the Internet Small Computer Systems Interface Protocol to be able to create a drive in our NAS and create a connection to our PC using this Internet Small Computer Systems Interface Protocol, or ISCSI, or sometimes people call it ISCSI protocol, to be able for our PC to treat this specific storage in our NAS drive as an internal connected hard drive instead of being connected through LAN or Ethernet. Actually, the protocol itself is a bit complicated, but let's go ahead and set up our NAS drive and connect a dedicated storage space using this Internet Small Computer Systems Interface Protocol and transfer all our Steam game files from our internal drive to this new drive in our NAS. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so before we start, all the instructions on this first portion of our setup will be specific to the Asus Store Data Master because we are using an Asus Store device here. So if you are using a different type or different brand of NAS drive, well, maybe you can skip this portion and go ahead to the setup for our Windows machine. Okay, so once we are inside our ADM, so let's go ahead and go to our storage manager. Once we are inside our storage manager, we'll see here all the different options. So we have our volume, how big is our drive, and all the drives that we have, and ISCSI and ISCSI LUN. So from here, we go to ISCSI, our protocol, and create a target with one LUN. So for the target name, you just put any name that you want. I'll just put that's ISCSI target 1 for the name. Then next, and then from here, you can choose to have authentication or not. I'll just choose no authentication. And from here, it need to create our LUN. So this is actually the virtual drive that we are creating for the storage space. So you can actually set what size that you want to use. So I think I'll be using 256 for this size. Yeah, let's do 256. And then let's finish it up. And as you can see, it will create this target under ISCSI. And now we can go to our Windows. Now on the Windows portion, we just need to do a search for ISCSI. Now it's ISCSI. Okay, so that's ISCSI Initiator. So this is a Windows service. So if it hasn't been running, you need to press yes to start running the service. Once that is open, you should be able to see all your created ISCSI from your drive. If you cannot see it from here, then you need to go to the tab under Discovery to be able to search for it. So once you are seeing the drive you created, just press connect. Then it should be done, that portion. After that, we need to go to disk management. So once we are in disk manage, you will see that we need to initialize one disk. So just do an MBR, master boot record, then OK. This is our drive that we have just created on our NAS drive. So if you go down, we'll see here, this is the 256. We just create a simple volume and just follow the steps on creating the system volume. Press next, then just use the maximum. Next, then we can assign a letter, up to you on which letter that you want to assign it to. Let me just use H and then press next. Then we can also name this volume. I'll just name this as Game Hub. And do a quick format. So after that, let's just press finish. So it will start formatting, and there it is, it's done. We already have our new drive here. And if you can see, here it is being located as devices and drives inside our PC instead of a network location. As you can see there below on the middle-aged guy, drive, which is a network location in our NAS drive. So now I'm just loading my Steam so that I can able to try and transfer my games from our local disk to our new disk. So for storage, let me just set and add one more drive. Okay, so drive H. Okay, this is our new drive to use. Okay, so this drive. Let's make this drive as, so this drive, as you can see, all of our game is still on our drive C. So I'll make this drive H as our default first. Okay. So now let's go ahead and find a game that we want to download. Okay, so let's download this Marvel Rivals. So I haven't tried this game yet. So let me just download this. Okay, so let's install Marvel Rivals and see where it is going to be saved. Okay, so now it's letting me choose. So default is to install it in Game Hub. So let's install this. Okay, so just something to accept. Okay, so now that it's starting, we'll be back once this is downloaded, and we'll be able to try and see if we can play this game properly using the drive that we have created in our NAS drive. Okay, so now that everything is ready, let's launch this game. See if it will work properly. Oh, looks like everything is going well. So let's fast forward and I'll get back to you once this game has been loaded. Okay, looks like everything is working well, and let's see if this game actually works well if we are using LAN instead of our local drive. So let's go ahead and skip all of these things and to the gameplay. Looks like everything is smooth. So I don't have any problems with the controls. Don't have any problems with the graphics as well. It just took a little bit time at first on loading all of those things, but I'm not seeing any problems now. Cool. Looks like everything is working well.
The more the merrier. Invigorating, no?
My life energy flows.
So there you go, guys. That's how you set up your ISCSI or your Internet Small Computer Systems Interface Protocol drive from your NAS drive and connect it to your internal drive and use it just like any normal internal drive for your game files. The setting up of your ISCSI drive in your NAS drive itself may be different depending on the NAS drive brand that you're using. If you're using Asus Store, you can follow step by step on what we did here. But if you're using other brands, there might be a different way on doing that. But once you have set those drives up inside your NAS drive, how you're going to connect it to your PC is pretty much straightforward since it's already inside the Windows system on how you would set up those connections with your ISCSI drive. And actually, you can also do this on Mac or Linux or any other OS, but you need to understand on how those connections are being done for those systems as well. And another thing to take note of is that once you have connected that drive in this PC, for example, then you will not be able to see or connect that drive as well to another PC in your network. If there is another PC in your network that you want all your game files to be transferred to your NAS, it means that you need to create a new drive inside the NAS and connect that to that new PC. So that's it for today's video. If you have any questions, leave those questions down in the comment section below and I will try my best to answer each and every one of your questions. And if you are interested in buying the Asus Store Drive Store 2 Lite NAS drive, then I will leave the link in the description below. And if you are new and interested in NAS drives itself, well, why don't you check out this video that we have here to learn more about NAS drives. And if you haven't yet, why don't you subscribe to our channel and I will see you in the next one. Bye!